So good afternoon everyone. My name is Carvi Katipay and I'm from Section Bravo and I'm here to discuss, and by the way, I'm from Group 9 and my topic is Section 19, and here I am start. So next slide. So excessive fines shall not be imposed nor cruel, degrading or inhuman punishment inflicted. Neither shall the death penalty be imposed unless for compelling reasons involving heinous crimes that Congress hereafter provides for it. Any death penalties already imposed shall be reduced reclusion perpetua. So before, death penalty is being imposed as one of a punishment in our Philippine law. So by the years passed by, so by the President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, so he removed the punishment, which is the death penalty, to reclusion perpetua. So next slide. So in June 2006, President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo signed a Republic Act 9346, also known as an act prohibiting the imposition of death penalty in the Philippines, which is made the country to abolish the said punishment. So as the RE was signed, death penalty was downgraded to reclusion perpetua because for Arroyo. So death penalty has not proven to be the deterrent to crime and had become a dead letter law. So by June 2006, the death penalty is removed by our president, ex-president Mrs. Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, and he changed it and made it the reclusion perpetua. So next slide. So reclusion perpetua. So what is reclusion perpetua? So reclusion perpetua is a type of sentence of imprisonment in the Philippines. So it is one of the punishment or kind of punishment that being imposed here in our country. So it is prescribed on crimes punishable by the revised penal code, I mean. So not all committed crimes are subjected for reclusion perpetua, but is prescribed on crimes punishable by the revised penal code. So not all crimes is under reclusion perpetua or belong to reclusion perpetua, even if it is covered by the revised penal code. So next slide. So reclusion perpetua carries the accessories penalties, in which, as defined by the Philippine law, the prisoner is buried for life from holding political office. So when a person was convicted and sentenced with reclusion perpetua, he or she has to suffer the penalties listed in the revised penal code, which includes perpetual or temporal absolute disqualification. So there are different types of punishment. There are temporal and absolute disqualification. So when we say temporal, so it from the word temporary, so not lifetime in punishment. He suffered from punishment. So perpetual or temporary special disqualification, so suspension from public office, the right to vote and be voted for. So even if you are in imprisonment, but you have also a right, so right to vote or right for voted. So as what, correct me if I'm wrong, but as what I know, so even you are imprisonment, you are you are capable to run as a senate or any rank of the government if you are qualified for that position or profilement. But there is also a qualification or limitation for for you to for you to be qualified to run. So so the profession or calling civil interdiction, indemnification, forfeiture, or confiscation of instrument and proceeds to the offense and payment of cost. So if you are being punishable as if you are committed a certain crime, so you need to pay for what you've done. Next slide. Ay. So the length of sentence for reclusion perpetual is fixed 20 to 40 years and cannot be altered during sentencing. So the reclusion perpetua has also a limit due time due or due date. So it is 20 to 40 years. So next slide. So heinous crimes punishable with reclusion perpetua. So this is the example of different crimes that is punishable by reclusion perpetua: treason, piracy in general, and mutiny on high sea in Philippine water. So we all know that piracy is they are what we call the pirate or uh, hijackers or something like that, theft, qualified piracy, qualified bravery, parricide, murder, infanticide. So all of that crimes. So we are all familiar with that. So if you are so if you are curious about the crime, so you can also search it from Google. So that's all for my topic, and thank you.